What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here at the distance. I got a post-fight video for this Daniel Ponce de Leon versus Adrian Broner matchup that just took place a few minutes ago. Overall, this matchup was overall a scorecard robbery. In my opinion, it was more so a 96-94 or 96-95 type matchup. It was a very close matchup because the 99-91 card was way too wide for this specific matchup. Adrian Broner did not control this matchup for a total of 9 rounds, as the scorecard dictates. But overall, let me get into this matchup. I'm going to break this fight down. Specifically, the first 3 rounds was straight up Daniel Ponce de Leon rounds. The first three rounds because he came forward, he threw more punches, he dictated the fight by coming forward, and overall I think he landed more in these rounds. He threw more. So I gave those rounds to Ponce de Leon. Even despite the fact that he was getting countered while he was throwing these punches and coming forward and lunging forward, I did give these rounds to Daniel Ponce de Leon. Round 4, I did give the Daniel Ponce de Leon. I gave him that round based on the work rate. He threw more punches. He came forward. Like I said, he threw more punches. He came forward. He threw, and I don't know if he landed more shots or not. I don't remember so or not, but he did come forward. He was pressing the action, so it was a Ponce de Leon round on my card, but you could give the round to Broner. Round 5, I gave the Broner. Broner controlled the matchup using his countering technique. He was very confident in that round, picking and popping and moving, and just controlling and dictating the matchups. Round 6, I gave it to Broner. Broner was picking and popping and moving, and dictating the match. 7 was a Broner round. Round 8, I did give to Ponce de Leon. I gave round 8 to Ponce de Leon because Broner kind of did nothing. He was looking for opportunities and looking to counter, and and also you could actually also give the round to Broner as well because Broner was landing some decent shots as well. But Ponce de Leon has spurts to where he could win the round. But I gave round 8 to Ponce de Leon. Round 9, I gave to De Leon. De Leon came forward. He was able to cut off the ring. He didn't get countered as much in that round as he did in the other rounds. But Daniel Ponce de Leon, did in my eyes take that round. Round 9, 10, I gave to Daniel Ponce de Leon. I gave him round 10, because he was pressing the action. But it's another round that could have gone either way. It was a swing round, and Daniel Ponce de Leon, or Adrian Broner could have won that round specifically. But he was coming forward, he was throwing more shots, and he was busy. So me, personally, I had to fight for Daniel Ponce de Leon. I had Daniel Ponce de Leon because he came forward, he threw more, he dictated the action, and he was throwing more shots than Adrian Broner was able to counter. Adrian Broner was able to counter 1 shot compared to De Leon's, 3 to 4. I believe he outlanded him, he out threw him. And he was just dictating the pace of the fight and maintaining the action. He was coming forward in the rounds that he won. But I could see there were some swing rounds in there, but I personally saw it as a De Leon fight. It's 96-94, I could understand. 96-95, I could understand. But 9 rounds of 1, that was just a real that's a real scorecard robbery in my eyes. But anyway, guys, I'm done with this fight, but I had De Leon winning. But anyway, guys, that was the distance. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.